Hey Amanda, my name is Chris. I'm a sales representative here at Northside Mitsubishi. I'm here to show you a little bit about the 2014 RVR you inquired about. First thing I want you to notice, what Mitsubishi has done is put in the MyVec engine. What this engine does is put the amount of fuel into the engine as necessary rather than the maximum amount, so you're not burning off a whole bunch of fuel you're really not using. Next thing I want you to notice is the air intake. It is on the top rather than on the bottom or the side. The reason for that is you get a lot cooler, cleaner air into the engine. This is going to make it run more efficiently, and that'll end up saving you money on fuel. Next thing I want you to notice right here, this is your power electric steering. What it does basically, no matter how cold it gets outside, you're always going to be able to steer the same. It's always going to feel the same. What Mitsubishi has done as well is put all your fluids in white. Makes it really nice and easy to get at. I don't know if you know this, but Mitsubishi actually makes fighter jets. The same plastic they use on their fighter jet lights is the same plastic they use in their cars. This is going to resist up to 80 psi, so it's basically going to be pretty much shatter resistant. The bumper is the next thing. The bumper is very strong plastic. It will last up to 8 kilometers an hour. So if you were to get backed up into in a parking lot or run into something, you're not going to have to replace the whole bumper. You're basically just going to get a little bit of paint transfer, and that's kind of unavoidable. Now the next thing with the lights is they're all one piece sealed. You're not going to get all those little condensation drops that you see in other vehicles. And the last thing in the front I want you to notice is the fog lights. They're always nice to have on these foggy mornings. The tires here are only 18 inches. It's going to be really cheap to replace tires on this vehicle. You got your double collapsible mirrors. So basically, if you run into anything, you're not going to have to replace the whole thing. It's just going to bend on in. The handles themselves are actually heat sensitive, so when you put your hand in, it'll unlock the doors. Or if you just hit the button, it'll lock the doors. Nice and easy. The key never really has to leave your pocket. Of course, you got your power windows, your power locks, your power mirrors. Show you a little bit of the inside. This is one of the higher end RVRs that we have. You have all your controls on the steering wheel. You have your Bluetooth, you have your voice command. As well, you're able to tune the radio and turn it up on the steering wheel. These right here are your paddle shifters. It kind of makes it like a manual transmission, but without the clutch. You're never going to stall this vehicle, but it makes it a little more fun to drive on the highway. As well, this is a four-wheel drive vehicle. You can put it into two-wheel drive, of course. Four-wheel drive will put the amount of power necessary to each tire, so if one is skidding out, then it's going to catch a lot quicker. And the four-wheel lock mode is going to give you power to all your tires. As well, the same thing as the paddle shifters, you can shift with the knob. This is just a push-button start, and you got the touchscreen, AM/FM radio, all your air conditioning and heating controls. As well, you have a very deep console. The back seats are a 60-40 split, just by the push of a button. Fold down easy, fold up easy. Got a couple cup holders back here for your passengers. Just a push button trunk release. Locks the room back here, again with the seats down, you get a lot more. Right under here, you have your full-size spare tire with tire jack. This one actually also comes with the backup cam. The back tail legs made out of the same plastic as the front, so again 80 psi shatter resistant. Just to get a quick idea, I'll put this down. You can see how much room you actually have in this vehicle. Very deep console. The airbags, instead of being on the curtains here, they're actually in the seats. What this does, there's a microchip in the vehicle that actually weighs how much you are on the seat, and it'll push out the airbag as needed rather than just pushing you straight forward. Well, Amanda, if I missed anything or if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to give me a call.